Good day to you peeps. Professor Liesel here again. And at long last, it's been quite a day. At long last, coming to you, if I can get on camera that is, with our latest episode of Sensational Sound Experiments. So very little waffle from me and straight in. Now, if we think back to very recent videos, we did discover a gift from the parking lot fairies, which was our guitar that was in a bit of a sorry state, had been converted into a bass, and had some quite interesting features, I have to say. But if you've seen the latest community post, and I think it's the latest one, then there is a picture of the progress on there. But today I thought I would come and update you on the actual thing itself. So without any further ado, and you do excuse me for dipping off camera, but the sound lab is rather cramped at the moment. Here's the salvage from the original guitar basically. I have got pegs to go on there, etc. And done my best anyway to set the truss rod, because truss rods are something I haven't experimented with very much until now really. So we did salvage the neck, and I did come across this rather attractive decorator box which has its own story. I won't waffle, but I went to the hobby centre basically, and I went to buy this and it was about $5, but they couldn't get a price, and he said, "Oh, they've been discontinued, madam." He said, "I'll tell you what," and he scanned a carrier bag for £1, and he said, "You can have it for that price." So there you go, it only cost us $1. And I have built the aperture to receive the neck to the best I could fathom it really, being that we are splicing something from a factory made instrument to a handmade cigar box instrument. But anyway, as you can see, there's several layers in there. There will be other things fitted inside the body which will kind of explain the design. But basically I just created a slot so that will fit tight in there, and forgive me, but you can kind of see what we will have. Very long, something similar I would say to a wine box guitar, which I have seen on the internet, and they are absolutely incredible, and they sound incredible as well. So that's basically that one. Yeah, it took a bit of time to do that, and I wanted to leave it, but if you see it from this angle, it's actually got quite a nice feature, and I do like that piece there. I don't know what that's called on an acoustic guitar, because I'm used to cigar box ones and electrics. But anyway, yeah, there she is so far. I intend to use wooden pegs right through the sides and underneath to secure the neck, and I probably will screw or bolt that in to the best of my ability anyway. We did lose a couple of frets off the end, but I have measured it out so we can get the just over 25.5-inch scale, hence the big chunk of plywood attached to the back of the box. But we'll have that all nicely covered and sealed. Our usual stain process, which you know you're quite familiar with that by now, and that's that one there really. Now I did promise that I would feature the latest hobo bass, upright bass build. You will remember, if you've been around for a little while, it had a rather horrible beer logo on the side. Yeah, this nasty font that just says beer. Yeah, I think it was pretty obvious that beer was in there, but having had one coat of paint anyway, you can sort of see it still. I don't know if you can. There it is. Look. But I'm hoping with a couple more coats we'll get rid of that. This wood has been rather drastically kiln dried, I can tell, which does make it difficult to work with, and you have to kind of re-moisturize it on the way. You can see that we've put the struts in the inside of the body to receive the arc palette, which is going to make the front of the instrument. So now we can attach that to there, see? It's a bit wonky, but so it'll be like that, and quite nice colours at the side. I do have the neck here, as we did decide that we were going to make a standard straight neck base with this, because the bendy handle action, if you see the previous videos it will explain it, didn't really work. So yeah, although I'm going to do one based on the plans that Bob Not the Chair Circle sent, as I said in a previous video, and again more will be revealed on that in good time. I found some scrap wood to make the body because it needs to be quite large, so that might be a little way into the spring before we feature that one. But there we have it, the neck's in there, the Jubilee clip for the nut, that way around, that away Liesl. It's on loose at the moment. I'm actually going to make a headstock for this so that we can have the peg in a nice position. Probably be about 33, I'm hoping, scale length, which I think is about medium on a horizontal base anyway. I don't know about upright bases at all, but this is a hobo one. Hopefully there'll be a spike in the bottom so we can rest him on the floor, because it's pretty cumbersome. And yeah, that's the progress really with this one as well. So that's basically it, apart from our one extra surprise that I always do feature. I think I might have briefly mentioned her, but a very popular little instrument on this channel, excuse me, it's always hot in here, was Ray. Ray the Rocket, little Rocket Ray. And you can see she's had an upgrade, you see. She's now got a bigger sound box. I've put the electric pickup piezo wires and that all back in the back. That's only just glued, it's only tacked down at the moment, so I couldn't really string her to demonstrate her. But if we take the lid off, you can see the triple piezo that we have inside, and the pickup drops through there. So we've got something of a sound resonator. The reason why I upgraded her was that the action along here was far too high, so I had to raise the fingerboard. But once I'd done that, the headstock was right down here. So I detached it and I bolted it on this time. It's glued as well, but it's got a bolt, so it's not going anywhere. Nicely finished at the back, and I will finish that because she was something of an art piece, wasn't she really? But we did discover experimentally that actually she made an incredible sound, right? And yes, I was really pleased. I found this NASA decal just in a random box of stickers that I had. And I didn't know I had this one. There were spacemen and things like that. So I thought, hey, that's a nice little result for Rocket Ray. So there you go. That is basically the extent of today's Sensational Sound Experiments. Sorry you didn't get to actually hear any sound on this one. A bit more of a theory lesson this one today. So hopefully that explains recent events anyway. And in danger of waffling, I will leave it there. So, a quick thing I want to say actually is a massive thanks to all my very latest subscribers, because I've had so many subscribers recently. I'm absolutely blown away. I'm amazed. As we all know, and like those of us who've been around for a while, it's where all the ideas come from, you know. It's not just me sitting there thinking things up. You know, all the inspiration and the ideas do come from us, my wonderful subscribers, you know. Absolutely, and I'm ever so grateful. I mean, the comments really do help. When I did the wine box guitar, I was thinking, who would attempt something like this? Probably only me. But then I saw from the comments, no, many of us probably would attempt something like this. And yeah, that made me all the more determined to have a go at this one myself. I've no idea how it's going to sound or turn out, so it'll be an exciting surprise, I would say, for everybody. So with that, I will leave it there. But as always, wherever you are, do stay safe. Whatever you're doing, do stay blessed. And whatever life brings, keep building. Okay then peeps, thanks a lot, and bye for now. Bye.